I was born in Makueni County and brought up there, so school in different schools. And currently, I'm living in Nairobi, in Thika Road. Yeah. My journey for poetry has been the most wonderful thing ever in my life, and sometimes the worst thing ever in my life. Yeah, I started poetry when I was 7 years old. But my mom says I began it even earlier when I was at the age of 4 years. But it was by my seventh year that I realized I really had this talent for poems and I had to work about my talent. Back then, I was a Sunday school kid. I used to attend Sunday school. I really loved Bible verses, and I would sit down and compose them into a poem. When we have an event in the church or when we're invited for BCC meeting for the kids, I would go present my poems, and everyone would appreciate me for the good work that I was doing. When I went to primary school, my first primary school didn't have enough facilities to cater for my work in poetry. I went to a boarding school when I was in class 4. There, I joined the music festival club, and the teacher there realized I really had a talent of poems, and he made it come out of me with very great passion. My best poem back then was Turn Your Back, which I performed until to the national levels that were hosted in Mombasa, and it was so nice. I was even posted in the magazines, in the gazettes there for the Daily Nation. To date, even my parents have kept that photo for me. They always remind me, girl, you have to shine in your passion, you did it, and you still have to do it better to better levels. And I'm ever grateful for that. When I went to the journey there was so nice in class 4, 5, 6, 7, and still class 8. So, though when I was in class 8, some of my teachers started complaining and said that I had to focus on my schoolwork and leave a bit of this poetry work that I was doing, because I started failing, not really failing. I went a bit low for my grades because I was still young and I had to things to put some good energy on them. My dad and my mom, they were not for the idea because they were comfortable with the marks that I was scoring. They were really sure they would take me to a national school in high school. So they just encouraged me to keep working good, working smart, in my studies as well as my poems. So I didn't listen to my teachers, rather I listened to my parents. I worked smart for my studies and for my poems too. We went to another national event in Kisumu where I performed my poem by the name My Canoe. It was actually a very, very, very beautiful poem. I was even invited to Maseno High School when I was in class 8 in that term as I prepared for my exams to go and read that poem for the former president Mwai Kibaki when he was attending an event that was hosted in the school. And I performed very well, and he gifted me a very wonderful gift. It's a medal. I keep it in my bedroom back at home. It is very nice and it's a precious gift to me from such an honorable person. When I came to campus after in high school, I was not so much into poetry. Yeah, I used to write, but then I have never gotten a chance to present it to people in public places. So I just have some of the things that I wrote there in high school. When I came to campus, I met different people that had relationship issues, and I chose now to settle on this thing that we call healing hearts poems. So currently I do love poems, I do breakup poems, and I do poems that heal people's hearts. Yesterday, in every year, 21st of March, we always have a poetry day, a day for poets. We normally celebrate ourselves. We do poems for people who want to do poems. Yeah. Every other time I normally post in my Instagram, in my Facebook, and in my WhatsApp status and Twitter. Sometimes I crop some of my poems and post them there in my Twitter page. So that has been my journey. In campus mostly I do love poems because I normally believe there are so many people that are undergoing relationship issues. When they read my poems, I normally believe that they get ill and find out no, there's someone who underwent something worse than what I experienced. And I keep healing people through these poems that I do. I have not experienced so much challenges in my poems. Whatever comes my way, I always find a way. I always find a solution to conquer everything and to settle my issues when never comes any challenge for my work. It's never easy because you really have to write something that people will understand, people will relate to their lives, and something that will impact someone's life. And that has been my dream ever since I was a kid. I really love this poetry work, and wishing that I go far. I wish even to be known everywhere in this world that I'm a poet and I'm the best poet ever. Yeah, that is my dream, and that is my prayer to every other person that is willing to do poetry. I have a page in Telegram. I can send you my link and join me there. We normally discuss with other poets, and even for the upcoming poets, we teach you on how to know what is your passion about poems. You can have passion in poems, but there are so many sectors in poetry, and you need to know what you love. There is politics, there is love poems, there is celebration poems. You have to know what you really want to settle with, and with that you'll be able to go far and to impact your powers and your spirit and your passion for your work. Yeah, thank you. So in my poetry work, I've always had people that I look up to, the ones that motivate me, the ones that mentor me, the ones that I want to be like, and even better than them. My mentors are Mufasa the poet. I have Nikita Kiri, and then there is